Alright guys, so I am at the airport. I'm mad nervous because I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'll fill you in. I might have gotten here too early because there are no customer service agents at the customer service desk, I guess. So I'm gonna charge up my phone and I'm going to wait. But y'all pray, as Timia says, pray my strength. Y'all, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen. I got all my paperwork, got my passport, got my IDs. Literally, y'all, have a checklist of everything I have in here. I don't know what else that they could ask me for that I don't have. So we're gonna see how this happens. Here at the airport, I am flying Lots Airlines. We're gonna see how this is gonna go. Alright, y'all. They're making the decision. Dang it. Alright y'all, so this is basically the point of the video where I realized after reviewing it, you guys couldn't hear me. This is what was going on. So basically I have this yellow folder that has 25,000 billion trillion items in there to prove that I should be able to go into Poland. Y'all know because of COVID, everything is shut down. They had even put in the news that the only flights they were accepting were people from Chicago, Illinois, and well, from the state of Illinois and from the state of New York. So I'm like, oh crap, I just made it by the skin of my teeth, I think that's what it is. But anywho, so she's asking me what documents I have, so I give her all my documents, my passport, my social security card. I had a bill, y'all. I had my offer letter for work stating that I am working. I had everything. My mom was like, bring everything. Y'all, it was crazy. And so I give her the thing and she's like, well, why are you going over there? And I explained to her my reasoning I'm going over there, telling her how long I'm going. And so she's like, okay, let me speak to my manager. So the manager is like, hey, well, we have to run this through border control. But here's the thing, y'all, it's 7 p.m. Chicago time and Poland is 7 hours ahead, okay? So that means ain't nobody at border control right now because ain't no flights coming in right now. So I had to wait. So you're gonna see me just sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And that's basically what was going on when you couldn't hear me. All right, guys, so update, it's been 15,000 hours. I'm just lying. But they told me that they're trying to get into contact with border control, but they're really busy right now over there. So, you know, I won't get on the plane and then I can't get through, you know, border control when I get there. So, update. So I had to come and sit down because they're trying to get in contact with border control and I'm trying to take it down some, but it's like people around here. And they can't get in contact with border control because they don't want to put me on a flight. And then I get on the flight at like 8.5 hours. And they're like, take your little self back to the USA. Where they're crazy. And I wouldn't blame them. So, yeah. So, thankfully, I got here super early. Let's see. What time is it? It's 7:20. My flight leaves at 9:55, so that means it boards probably like 9:25. So I don't know, y'all. Just I would say pray for me, but by the time y'all watch this, I'm either going to be in Poland or not in Poland. So be no point to pray. Just anywho, until next time, I'm just gonna people watch. All right, so I am back home. They wouldn't let me on the plane, y'all, because one, I do not meet any of the requirements, which I already knew, but the information documentation that I did bring in my folder or envelope did work, but we could not, or they could not get in contact with the, what do you call those people? Border control. border control because it was like 1:30 in the morning their time, and border control, I guess they get off at 5 too on Fridays, and they got the weekends off. So have to try again. The next flight out is on Sunday night, but because they're closed on the weekend, they're not gonna be able to call border control then, so I will have to try Wednesday night. I was really disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little irritated because like I literally spent about an hour and 20 minutes driving to the airport. That cost me about $50, and then I spent another $50 in another hour to drive back home. Like that kind of annoyed me. Yeah, I knew it was a possibility that I might not have gotten on the plane, but yeah, y'all. But I did not cry. I almost wanted to cry because the dude was talking to me, and he was like trying to give me this information. He was like, "Do you have it?" I was like, "No." I was like, "I'm struggling right now." He was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." So he wrote down the information. Yeah, I came home, I emailed the people everything, all the documents. So hopefully Monday morning they get it. I have some contact that's out there in Poland who's supposed to be writing me a letter or something or whatnot, so that I can get over there. So yes, y'all, this is me trying to escape the US. All right, y'all, so here's what's been going on. So, you know, I'm at home. I tried to rebook my flight, y'all. I got all the documents. I reached out to border control, y'all, and y'all, they, oh my gosh, everything that I had presented at the airport, they said that's all I needed. I don't understand. Like, I really don't understand. So I called to rebook, like what they told me to do. I have all their notes, their handwriting and everything. And do you know the airline LOT, L-O-T, airline has literally given me hell? Literally. Like, it's been the worst experience, y'all. Like, you give me the card, you tell me to rebook, but yet you go in the system and you put me down as a no-show, even though I was there and you gave me notes. So now I'm like basically blacklisted as a no-show, and in order to book the same flight, y'all, the same flight will be an additional $900. The same flight. And I would love to book with someone else, like go Delta, go KLM, go American, or whoever. But the thing is, their layovers are like 12 hours and stuff. So like total flight time, some of them is like 38 to 42 hours. I don't want to travel for 38 to 42 hours and by myself. I don't want to do that. So I'm a little irritated. So that's the update. They told me to call back tomorrow and see. But y'all, I probably called them 10 times. One girl hung up on me because she couldn't explain it to me. She was like, well, the rules are, I said, no, we're not talking about rules. I'm not telling you to break the rules. I'm just asking you to have some type of understanding and listen to my story. Like, she wouldn't listen to me. I'm trying to tell her. She's like, well, the case note says, yeah. So, y'all, I'm really hurt. I'm struggling. Once again, I would say pray for me, but by the time you're watching this, I probably will be back in the same room. But, yeah, so, update. So we're gonna try this again. I got all my stuff together. They say they got me all in the system and I'm good. So I'm about to catch my Uber to the airport, and yeah, it's been a very interesting. COVID has like messed up so much. Like, it's so crazy. Like, normally you would just need like a visa or a passport to get into a country. Now it's like, we need your left kidney, we need your right arm, we need your birth certificate, we need a $10,000 check. So yeah, so I will let you guys know how it goes when we get to the airport, because my Uber says it's arriving. I got my ticket. I am on my way to my gate. I have a 2-hour wait. Y'all, I'm hot. My face is sweating because it was warmer in here than I thought. But Yeah, I get up here and they're like, yo, you're the girl from yesterday? And I was like, yeah, yesterday, the day before. I tried to come to this flight on Friday and y'all didn't want to let me be great. She went, took my papers, and then that was it, y'all. That was it. So I am going to Poland. Here lies another video in which I did not realize that my AirPods are not recording the way that they were advertised, so whatever. But I finally made the plane. When getting on the plane, they took your temperature, they gave you a blanket, and I'm just very happy just to be on this flight right now, because after everything that I had to go through, calling these people 5 billion times, arguing, threatening to have to sue them, I was really happy to be able to sit in my seat, and I had my own row, so I was winning. We're not gonna even discuss this nasty food. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know if it's COVID or what, but there was no option for me to choose what type of food I wanted on this flight. So I didn't record nothing going through border control because I wasn't playing no games. How about that? But it's crazy because they were way nicer than in the US. Yo, these Polish are onto something that us US citizens need to get onto, because their kindness was everything. I had 0 issues. I had all the right documents to get into Poland. So after catching something to eat, I went and I boarded my plane, and it was a really, really small plane. That is why my suitcase is literally buckled next to me. I was like, what? She was like, yeah, that'll work. Made it to prison. About to go catch my Uber. And I'm free. Alright, so I'm about to go catch this Uber. Welcome to Poland.